feelings are looked down upon, or we are told, pull yourself together. You better control those feelings. But how can we control them? And by control, they mean to stop feeling, suppress your feelings. But we humans are feeling machines. We feel things all the time. We have multiple senses for feelings, not even just one. Emotions is just one aspect of it. How can we stop feeling? Think about another natural phenomenon that all humans do: peeing. Do we feel afraid and threatened um, about a possible outburst of peeing in public? No. Why is that? Why peeing that actually can be a lot grosser if you do it in public than feeling your feelings? Simple. Because we get potty trained very early in our lives. We learn that there is a muscle. We learn to hold it until it's okay to pee. Imagine if a solution to that was also to stop peeing. How would that work out? So instead, what if we learned the same training, but for our feelings, the feeling training? What if we learned to become comfortable and knowing what we're feeling, when we're feeling it, understand why, and then we experience compassion for ourselves when, for example, we feel anger, and we can channel that anger into self-compassion or compassion for another person. Wouldn't that be easier than simply suppressing it or viewing it as a weakness? If we suppress, and when we suppress our feelings, all we can achieve is depression. And think about it. Stop feeling feelings. How then would we feel joy? How would we feel creativity? How would we feel happiness, love? Self-love, for example. Self-love is becoming really big on the agenda of emotional health. And it becomes clear that self-love is a prerequisite for healthy relationships. Until we learn to love ourselves, we cannot love another person. All of that can only be done through feelings. So, what if you said, okay, I want to train my feelings? How do I do that? I have a couple of suggestions. The first step is to honor your feelings. To say, I honor my feelings, whatever I feel, all of my feelings are really important to me. They're a gift. They're a gift of being a human. When you do that, you automatically create space for your feelings to come out. And here some people immediately will be like, oh, well, that's a Pandora box. Once you open it, you can't stuff it back in. I disagree. No, when you create space for feelings, all you achieve, you're not going to feel more of bad feelings. You're feeling those anyways. The only difference is that you could become aware of what you're feeling. And you can only learn how to control your feelings when you're aware of them. You cannot learn to handle your feelings unless you know what you're feeling. So, honoring your feelings and creating space for feelings allows your existing feelings to come out of the closet and become visible to you. And then maybe you will see, oh, damn, I'm feeling lonely. That's what's been bothering me. Or I'm feeling sadness. But it's not new. You've already been feeling it. And once you know what you feel, sadness or loneliness, you can work with that feeling. You can figure out the root cause of it. And you can heal. After you've acknowledged your feelings and created space for them, the second step is to start with small stuff. Feel the small stuff. You can grab whatever object around you. I have a phone, and start feeling the phone. How does it feel to your touch? Touch is also a feeling. So, okay, this one is really, really smooth and kind of cool to the touch. It feels nice. It feels comforting. I really feel the smoothness and the coolness of the surface of my phone. And I like to feel this bump around the edge of my phone case. It feels like it's really protecting my phone. I feel like it's protected. I feel like I'm protected. I feel secure. Do you see how much of the feeling messages you can extract from just trying to feel the small stuff? You can feel a pen, you can feel anything. Just practice feelings and keep asking yourself, how do I feel? How do I feel? This is another tip for how to train your feelings. After you've acknowledged them and after you start practicing with the small stuff, develop a habit for asking yourself throughout the day, what am I feeling? How am I feeling? Kind of like your hydration habit. You know you have to drink your water. The same way, you know you have to know your feelings. Check in with yourself. See how you feel. Become an obsessed observer of your feelings. The more you observe, the more you learn about your feelings, the more comfortable you will become with feeling stuff. And when you are comfortable and when you create all this space for your feelings, that's when you pull yourself together automatically and you don't have this uncontrollable outbursts of negative feelings, quote unquote, or public outbursts of anger, which is really just a sign for suppressed feeling. Start with that. And that there are so many other ways you can train your feelings once you become comfortable with them. Regressions are a great expedite way to train yourself to feel your feelings. All you do for the duration of the regression session is feel. And also in the regression session, you see how beautiful your feelings are, and you see what a gift it really is to feel. There is this great quote by G.P. Walsh who said that there are no negative feelings. There are just feelings that got bad press. It's really true. And you can see that. You can see that when you observe yourself, and when you can see it in your regression session. If you'd like to check it out, sign up on my website. And if you sign up for a newsletter updates, you will get notified when I post my upcoming online course about how to train your feelings for a sound emotional health. Please pay attention to your emotional health. Pay attention to your feelings. Allow yourself to feel. And thank you so much for watching.